Hello, this is Sylvia. Welcome to my channel, Silver Whoop Song. I am at Caja del Rio in Santa Fe. And I am going to go on a walk. If I can figure out how to change this. Okay, I know what I'll do. I'm going on a trail walk right now. And I thought I'd take you along with me. So here it is. All right, let's go. I got myself a new hand grip thing for the phone so I could carry it and not shake quite as bad as I used to. So, look, I don't know what that is. Here we go. We got the Santa Fe Mountains. And there we go. There's our view. Yeah, this is all spread out. It's like Torrance County, but bigger, with trails going off of it. As a matter of fact, this trail, if you look straight ahead, you'll see a little trail. I don't know if you can see it. But this is all part of the El Camino del Real. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. But anyways, it's the old Spanish route. They came up through this way to settle and to move on to different areas. So I am walking along this, and I am going to look at places to detect besides the trail. I did do a little bit of detecting the other day along this trail, only a little ways, and I found a dropped lead bullet. It had not been fired, and then I think it's a 32, and then there was a 22 bullet that I think was fired, but it didn't really hit anything. It's all scarred up. It's older than the other bullet, so there's definitely old-time stuff here. I might be able to find some old relics. I might be able to find some older American coins, or some Spanish coins would be really cool. So we'll see. I hope this isn't shaking too much. This is about the best I can do today. I just drank my coffee, so yeah. But, you know, my shakes have gotten worse, and I don't have the GoPro anymore, so that's why I have not been filming, the main reason. Also, the weather's been too windy. Today is perfectly still. Well, this is interesting. All right, do you see all this? You know what this looks like is a tailing pile. Old tailings spread out. But I don't know. It could be natural, or it could be old tailings spread out. I think there was a mining camp here, and this might have been where they did some processing. There's a lot of gravel all of a sudden. We'll see if this continues. But it looks like it goes all the way down through here, and then it gets smaller. So I don't know. Maybe this is natural. We'll see. If it stops all of a sudden, then yep, it's stopping. So I'm going to go back to this spot here, and I'm going to take my detector over this spot. As a matter of fact, I should look around. Let's look around. So if I'm babbling, it's because there's been a lot going on. You know, I'm in New Mexico. I'm in Santa Fe. And next year, I plan on changing my base from Edgewood to Santa Fe, and I might even look into subsidized housing. So, because the apartments are nice here, the town is a lot better than Albuquerque. Well, I'm not seeing anything other than anthills. Maybe that's who did this. Anthills, scorpion holes. Oh, wait a minute. What's this? What do we got over here? Here's some old tracks. Looks like car tracks, of course. Not wagon. But look at, what do we got here? Wow. That's a pretty one right there. And that's a good sign. What I'm looking at is a lot of quartz with iron in it and other minerals. It's disintegrating. Quartz and calcite. I think this might be calcite. Oh, look at this. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what you want to look for. Oh my God, that's beautiful. But that's the kind of stuff you want to look for when you're looking for gold. And there's 2 chunks, so I'm definitely coming back here with the detector. Yep. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've filmed. Ah, shoot, I'm trying not to shake. I can't help it. One of these days I'll get one with a gimbal on it. But they're more expensive. This only cost me a few bucks. So I'm camped here with my friend Robert. A lot of you know him. He's a good friend of mine. He's my brother. And in a couple weeks, I'm going to go to Pagosa Springs and meet up with Charlie and Jan Locke. Some of you know them. They have property in Pagosa Springs. They purchased it a couple of years ago, and they were going to go last year, but then, of course, Rona hit and spoiled all that for them. So they waited, and now they're gone. They should be getting there in a couple of days, and then I'll get there somewhere around the 7th, I think. And I'm going to help them with whatever projects they need help. Oh, look at this tree right here. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, look at those mountains. There's a lot of volcanoes around here, and some of them are still active. They're just dormant. This whole area from Grants all the way up here. Well, Grants is along the Continental Divide, and there's activity still going on along the Continental Divide. And there's fissures in the ground, and that's where the lava's coming out of. It's not coming out of cinder cones over there. There's a lava flow. I think it's about 10,000 years old. And yeah, and it just goes right across the floor of the valley in Grants, and you can run across it in various areas. Oh, this is so peaceful. This should take us to the other trail, the main one. This is kind of a side trail that comes out from the camp, I think, unless this is the main trail. I don't know. There's horses that have been along here. I saw some horses today. Look at this. There's a lot of wood, but there's fire restrictions right now. It's still way too dry. We haven't gotten the storms pop up and they spit a tiny bit and then they move on. So we haven't really gotten the monsoons yet. Not for another month. It probably won't start up. So I'm going to go to Pagosa Springs. And then I'm going to hang out there until July. And then I'm going to spend a little bit of time up in Turquoise Lake. And also there's a gold claim up there. I belong to the Lost Dutchman Mining Association. And they have a property up there with 60 acres. You can primitive camp on it and prospect. Oh. This has got a lot of mica in it. See the silvery stuff? Let's see if I can get that to stop shaking so much. Ugh. All right. So still. It's so nice because it's been windy, and that hampers me doing stuff. I have to stay indoors when the wind starts gusting, but I've gotten used to it. And this is like being in Burning Man. When the wind kicks up, the dust gets everywhere. So even though I've never been to Burning Man, I now know what they go through every day that they're there. And I probably will never go, but When they start releasing the videos again this year, I'll watch them. I like watching the videos. I like seeing the artwork and the music and just what people wear. Okay, that is garbage. All right. So we have juniper. In case you're wondering what these trees are, these are juniper trees. And they grow all over New Mexico. Also, the pinyon pine grows in New Mexico all over the place, and I'll show you that next. The nuts are quite tasty, but you can only pick them at certain times. That's why they're so expensive. People pay 20 bucks a bag for an ounce or two of nuts. Maybe more, I don't know. I'm just taking a guess on that. Okay, so this is the pinyon pine, and this is one of my favorite trees. I love these trees. I don't know why, but I just do. They're hardy trees. That's one reason why I think I like them so much. But you notice it's got a lot of brown. This area's been really, really dry for the last couple of years. So hopefully this year they'll get more rain. I'm hearing a raven. So let me tell you what's going on with my health. You know, I'm thinking about getting into subsidized housing, and I would still travel, but then I'd have a base and a comfortable base to sit still when I need to. I'd like to travel part-time, you know, and have a base where I just sit still at least 3 months out of the year. If not more like 6 months, where I just use Santa Fe in the summertime, and then I can go to all my places. Oh my God, what's this? Oh, I thought it was a rock. Silly Sylvia. Anyways, I forgot what I was talking about, and it's getting hot. It doesn't matter. Oh, I want to do a shout out to a friend of mine who I have not heard from in 2 years. I've lost track of your phone number. David Lucier, please contact me either on Instant Messenger, and then I can send you my phone number, or on YouTube, you can send me a message there also. If you're still alive, please contact me because I'm very concerned about you. Yeah, okay. So enough of that. Oh, and I have something else to tell you all. I might as well do it now. I now have a boyfriend. His name is Russell, and he lives in Stanton, Arizona, and he is an assistant caretaker, or like the groundskeeper for the Lost Dutchman mining camp in Stanton. And we met last year, fell in love. We're not going to get married, and we do have a long-distance relationship going on right now. But I have definitely closed the door on any other prospects, so don't think about it, okay? But I still welcome my guy friends. I do want, he trusts me, and I trust him, and I'll see him in October when I go back to Stanton. Yeah. So that's pretty much all that's going on. Oh, my health. My lungs are getting worse. I think I'm developing fibrosis. So they put me on, they did a CAT scan on me. Dr. Jasper, by the way, in Albuquerque is a good pulmonologist. I highly recommend him. He understands what sarcoidosis is all about, and he's very good with doing the testing that you need to determine how your breathing's doing if you have problems with your lungs. So, yeah, he told me that my lungs are developing, the scar tissue's worse. And I asked him about the granulomas that were in my lungs. They were shrinking. He said they've turned to scar tissue. And I looked at him, I was talking to him on the video phone. I looked at him and I said, That's not good, is it? He goes, nope. He goes, we put you on the inhaler now. If it makes a difference, it may slow down the progress. Is that what you want? And I said, yes, because I don't want to get put back on prednisone, and I don't want to get put on methotrexate or whatever it's called, methotrexate. That's a heavy-duty cancer drug, and it destroys the body. I'd rather be on the least of the evils, which is the steroid. It's the Symbicort inhaler, and I've been on it for about 3 weeks, and it is helping. I'm not gasping as much. I can walk further. This is the furthest I've walked in quite a while, probably a couple months. Look at here. We've got, I think these are century plants or guave. I don't know, but if you touch those, you will get pricked. They're sharp as swords. See? Yeah. They're sharp as thorns. Okay, so this is the trail marker. Let's see what we got here. This must be the El Camino Real trail, which means I definitely need to detect further up this. Yep, look at this. El Camino Real, historic route. How friggin' cool. Okay, I don't want to do this too much longer. Wait a minute, let's take a look. What do we got here? Okay, I want to show you guys what this is. This is Jasper. Oh, that's a nice chunk. Yeah, that's Jasper. And it comes in red, yellow, green. Yep. That's an interesting rock. So far, I haven't seen any rocks worth collecting. Anyway, so that's enough, I think, information for now. I will be doing more filming. And I'll probably even do a detecting film because I can hold the phone and use my detector. So I know there was a couple people that were interested, and they've probably been waiting very patiently for me. You see, the iron is red, the yellow is sulfur, and the black and brown is probably more iron. Wow. Yeah. All right, so I think what I'm going to do is stop right here. I apologize. I apologize for not doing any filming in a while, but I'll try and at least put something out once a month, okay? Thank you for watching. May your howl always be heard.